Well, hello there again. So this will be now my review of Fairy Tale 337, The Golden Plains manga chapter. So the gate um, of Eclipse is destroyed, obviously. The people that are near the gate are Kadios, Isui, Yukino, the cats, Panther Lily, Charla, even Natsu, um, are all near the gates, and then they see the dragons being gone. For instance, the first one that begins glowing and disappears is Mother Greya. Then we see also the body of Atlas Flame glowing, and Atlas Flame says that it's time for them to return to their own time. We see Zirconis also glowing, uh, and Zirconis is not very pleased about disappearing. Uh, then the princess kinda go talk to Zirconis and says that she is responsible for the construction of the gates, and it's that it was not supposed they need each other, the princess and Zirconis, because of the time gap of 400 years. Uh, and then she says her name to Zirconis, that is Isui. Uh, and then uh, they I don't know if who, but I think it's the princess that calls Zirconis the Jade Dragon. Zirconis begins thinking, and then he was, well, Zirconis is stupid, plainly. Well, the guy is stupid, and the guy vanished. Um, we have we see also the other dragons slayers, the other dragons disappear. Uh, and even the small man dragons also disappear, and all the people of the guilds are rejoicing because they won. Uh, but Gajil is kind of sinking, and we have an interesting image of Mavis Vermilion looking down on the sky to the battle area with a very sad and in a way irritating expression, because no dragon slayer was able to defeat a dragon. Uh, then we see Sting and Rogue, uh, and all the characters, the Elfman, Mir Jane, Lisanna, Jalal, Erza, Juvia, Grey, Shelia, Leon. We see all these in small panels. Then Rogue is kind of saying to Sting that they were able to protect their comrades, and Rogue is kind of smiling. Then we have a different panel of future Rogue, and he also began glowing. And Natsu is telling him that the Rogue he knows will never turn the way future Rogue turned out to be. And then future Rogue is saying that the shadows are consuming him. And he reinforces the idea that the darkness inside him is permanent. And apparently he does go to the dark side because Frosh died. Okay, that was my fear, that he turned bad because the cat died. Right. So, advancing. And Natsui is saying that Frosh will not die, and Future gives left a final warning that in 1 year, uh, for Natsu say to him, the present role, to protect Frosh, because Frosh will be killed eventually. And I think this 1 year time is the moment when Acnologia will make his appearance and will try to take over the world. That's my personal opinion on that. And then we see this the place where future Lucy body is. She also disappears, and apparently she returns to a plains. And we see Natsu and Appy, and they are on a plains. And Natsu is saying to, I guess it's future Lucy, that now let's continue on our adventure. So I'm guessing these plains are kind of like Elysium, where the warriors that died uh, rest. I'm guessing. And then we also have a scene with present Lucy, and she ends up embracing Natsu from behind, and she is crying, and she ends up thanking Natsu. So basically, that's the chapter, and then we have the situation at the start of this chapter that was announced that next week it will be a triple issue with color pages. So, well, kinda, I feel that Hiromashima is kinda pushed or rushed into finish this arc over. Uh, because, well, this for me was a failed arc. Uh, so apparently, yes, the arc with the dragons just ended. Um, I'm guessing, and that's just my opinion. When Acnologia appear, um, I'm honestly thinking that this will be the last arc of Fairy Tail. Honestly, because the series is the manga. Yes, we did see dragons. We see that the Dragon Slayer's power is more a myth than a reality. All of them. So I do wonder if they will be able to defeat Acnologia. Uh, from what I have seen so far, and especially after this arc or mini arc, I rather doubt that any of them was able to scratch Acnologia. So, um, well, what can I say? Okay, it's the end of the arc, right? Well, in the list we have chapters with color pages next week. I guess this will be kind of the final 3 chapters related with this arc, the tournament and the Eclipse Gate arc. And then Mashima will go to another arc that I am feeling that it will be the final arc of Fairy Tail. Perhaps fans will be angry with me about saying it, but well, let's be honest. Fairy Tail at this point kind of became a very cliche manga with the power of friendship and nobody ends up dying because it's natural that in wars, in fights, people die. But in this case, nobody dies, nothing apparently changes in terms of the characters, because sometimes the death of one character or someone it's important because makes other characters go forward or make advancements on their development and so on. So in this regards, Fairy Tail has become pretty roundabout. I do hope that if the arc against Acnologia is the final arc, and I'm strongly believing that the fight against Acnologia, and probably with Zeref in the mixture, will be the final arc. I hope that Hiro Mashima made a good arc, a, a concise arc, explanatory arc. I hope that he loses the habit of not showing the fights, because it's pain in the ass. Because we are expecting something and we don't get it. Um, we only get it, the speech of about friendship and so on. Okay, it's important, but supposedly this is a shonen manga, I guess. It's a battle manga, but even the battles are meh. So um, I hope that Hiromashima does improves, or in the least, I hope he does ends up Fairy Tail in a great way, like Fairy Tail, and this is just my expectation. I don't want something amazing, fantastic, something like that, completely unexpected. I do not I desire or I wanted that, but if Mashima is not able to deliver that, in the least, he could make some fantastic last arc like he did at the beginning of Fairy Tail, like he did with the Tower of Heaven arc, or like he did with Horation 6 arc. For me, those are the best arcs of Fairy Tail, and I do hope that if this arc against Acnologia is going to be the last arc of Fairy Tail, I do hope that in the list Mashima kinda tries to make an arc like the Tower of Heaven arc or the arc against Horation 6. That's only my last expectation. Um, Further than that, honestly, I don't have it, and especially after reading the tournament arc and this Eclipse Gate arc, my expectations are completely cut down. In any way, this is my review for Fairy Tail Manga chapter 337. Hope you enjoy, stay well, peace, see you soon.